What is the best template for your therapy website? After examining thousands and thousands of therapy websites, I have an answer for you. I'm Avivit Fisher. I'm the founder of Red Strategy, a marketing consultancy for therapists in private practice. But before I answer, please make sure to subscribe to this channel and like this video so more therapists in private practice can find useful information about marketing their practice and attracting private pay clients. Now, as I said, throughout my work, I look at many websites that therapists have created. And I do it because I do a competitive analysis for each one of my clients, and I do my own research as well. And after that, I came with a conclusion that there is a best way to put together a website for a therapist. Now, the most important thing to remember here, it doesn't matter who's going to design your website. It doesn't matter what website builder that you're going to use. You may hire out your website design, and you may work with a company or a designer who will help you with that, or you might do it yourself using a Squarespace or a Wix template that's available to you. What's important to remember is that the best template for your website is the one that you plan out yourself. What do I mean by that? You're not a designer, you don't know what to do, and it doesn't need to be from a design perspective. It doesn't need to be a skill that you suddenly need to acquire. What needs to happen is you need to kind of analyze what actions you want people to take on your website, what actions you want them to take when they land on your homepage. And that's what I mean by creating a template for your website. Now, if you need help with that, you need a visual aid, I'm linking in the description of this video to a guide that I wrote, a detailed guide that I wrote, and I supplied visuals for that. So you can go ahead and click on this link. It will take you to this guide. It will have the visual information that you need as well. But before you do that, just think about the main elements for your website. What is it that the person who is looking for therapy or a person who is interested in certain aspects of therapy would need to know when they land on your website? Well, first, they would need to know how to contact you, how to book an appointment with you. So it's very important to have buttons with calls to actions like book an appointment or schedule a call visible throughout the website and strategically placed. It's also going to be very important to them to find out who you are as a therapist. It's important to have your picture. It's important to give a little bit of understanding of who you are as a professional, who you are as a person, because they will be working with you, hopefully, right? And also for people who are not yet ready to work with you and they're just gathering information, it's probably important for them to find out more about insurance, about your fees, about therapy in general, about specific services or maybe specializations. So it's important to have a message that shows specifically who you work with and how you can help them, and other pages that give more information in depth. So with that, make sure that you plan out the template of your website that helps people find this information quickly and helps people book an appointment with you. Because at the end of the day, your website is a very important marketing tool. It's a tool that has several functions. It functions as your information hub. It functions as your receptionist, as your brand showcase, and most importantly, it functions as a salesperson because it needs to urge people to schedule an appointment with you. So if you need more detail about building this template for your website before you start your website building project, before you hire a designer, before you decide which website builder you're going to take, make sure to click on the link in the description, so it will take you to an in-depth explanation of how to build this template, and it will give you the visual of building a template for your website. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I will always answer. And like this video so more people can find this useful information.